set you up. Yeah, the first one to cross, you be the one you say you love. Like, oh, down to catch a soul. That reaper creeping through your door. Catch you all alone. They tryna figure out who did it, but nobody knows. That boy was claiming he was with it, but he went and told. Yeah, you see, you gotta watch your back because them snakes is in the grass. Self-snitching on the gram and now them jakes is on your ass. We ain't going out for nothing, we just take it, we don't ask. But you cannot trust them vultures cause they take it for your last. City where you keep it on you, yeah, it's reaper on you. You been going too hard, now the people want you. Look at the stars for a sign, like the preacher told you. Fell asleep with my nine, can't let them people hold you. The city where you keep it on you, cause the reaper on you. You been going too hard, now the people want you. Look into the stars for a sign, like the preacher told you. Fell asleep with my nine, can't let them people hold you. Lately I've been moving calculated, too much bread, they tryna calculate it. Lately I've been getting acclimated, you going up a phone, she getting aggravated. I know that these niggas mad, I made it. All the bullshit, man, I had to face it. Blunt of the runs, man, I had to taste it. I ain't pulling over, boy, they had to chase it. You see, it's got them city. You enemy number one if you ain't rockin' with me. When it's all said and done, I know they plot to get me. When they see me sitting pretty, that's why I got to see me. When I hop out the hit me, city where you keep it on you, cause the reaper on you. You been going too hard, now the people want you. Look into the stars for a sign, like the preacher told you. Fell asleep with my nine, can't let them people hold you. The city where you keep it on you, cause the reaper on you. You been going too hard, now the people want you. Look into the stars for a sign, like the preacher told you. Fell asleep with my nine, can't let them people hold you. Tell them niggas bundle up, ayy. Tell them niggas bundle up. Hey, it get cold in that field. Hey, it get cold in that field. Tell them niggas bundle up. Hey, it get cold in that field. Tell them niggas bundle up. Hey, it get cold in that field. Tell them niggas bundle up. Tell them niggas bundle up. City where you keep it on you, cause the reaper on you. You been going too hard, now the people want you. Look at the stars for a sign, like the preacher told you. Fell asleep with my nine, can't let them people hold you. The city where you keep it on you, cause the reaper on you. You been going too hard, now the people want you. Look at the stars for a sign, like the preacher told you. Fell asleep with my nine, can't let them.
I don't wanna hold that weight no more. All these stop signs try to break my soul. I don't wanna hold that weight no more. All these stop signs try to slow my roll. I've been cut short for a long time. All the while I was plotting around the confines. Way before I even knew how to talk right. Warm hearted, had the bars on frostbite. Early mornings make way for the long nights. Hard days get you ready for a long life. God willing, I'll be here for some good years. I know I caught a couple L's, but in hindsight, I wouldn't take nothing back, this in my life. Mushrooms and pale ales at sunrise. Light spliff and hem rock at sundown. Sometimes big things come in fun size. Appreciate the little signs for they come and go. You never know the bullshit you finna undergo. I'm trying to live like hope, sipping my ties. The road to the dead president's a long ride. I don't wanna hold that weight no more. All these stop signs try to break my soul. I don't wanna hold that weight no more. All these stop signs try to slow my roll. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Couple salty heads hating that I wish say son. Homie riding through the city, I came on shuffle. This girl like, baby, where'd you get this mixtape from? Yeah, I know some easy motherfuckers, but they kicks ain't scuffed. And they'll do they people dirty when the shit gets rough. Damn, swear to God, I'm not a god, I'm just a man. There's potholes along the route, we adjust the plan. See, I don't know what you about, I don't give no fucks. I'ma lift you up, till you keep it up. I'ma hold you down, till your feet is up. No stress around, ain't no need to fuss. You need something to eat, I'ma get you a plate. It ain't nothing to me, I already ate. The sun beaming on me, let it radiate. I don't wanna hold that weight no more. myself from my reality. Start thinking about my place in the world, what I can do, not just for myself, but for everyone and everything else around me. You ever just stop and think sometimes about how you could apply yourself to the world? You should try it.
Access granted.
Digital rich, digital rich, digital digital rich, digital rich, digital. We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet.
Whoa, now they wanna know how I popped out. I'm schooling all of you, but I dropped out. I leave a legacy, I'm making pops proud. And now I got the keys, kicking locked up. You wanna run and set it up? I'ma let you all know that I ain't regular. Peep game, got that pressure, know you not enough. Keep score, cause you know that I'ma run it up, run it up. I'ma run it back, no biggie. No respect, don't take that, no diddy. Too smooth, but I'm feeling so pretty. I'm loving around the world, still rep my city. I make you waves on the internet. You think that you better, you say that you coming for me. Tell me why you ain't did it yet. Ooh, yeah, here's a little secret that we both know, that I'm bringing funds in by the boatload. And I got this whole game in a chokehold, so I had to double down cause you're so. Alright, I'm winning again, I might just need an advance, though they do not stand a chance. My name ringing bells on the internet, I am not finished yet, this is all part of the plans. We about to get
Digital rich, digital rich, digital digital rich, digital rich, digital. We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet.
whoa. All around the world, I'm busy. Yeah, we global, no kissing. Pulling up, yeah, I got the team with me. Circle small, watch me do it 360. Keep the devils on deck, yeah, we back it up. Talking reckless, you know that we back it up. Oh, these talking reckless, you know that we back it up. Making profits, you know that we stack it up. Ain't gon' stop till I know that I had enough. Yeah, pick it up. Money kinda feeling heavy when I lift it up. Yeah, they throwing dirt on my name, watch me kick it up. Yeah, they feel some type of way, they watch me lift it up. Yeah, got to get my reset. So many things that I know that I ain't reach yet. My type of grind, they don't teach that. Gonna make up, gotta push that. Yeah, here's a little secret that we both know, that I'm bringing funds in by the boatload. And I got this whole game in a chokehold, so I had to double down, cause you're so. Alright, I'm winning again, I might just need an advance. No, they do not stand a chance. My name ringing bells on the internet, I am not finished yet, this is all part of the plan. We about to get
Digital rich, digital rich, digital digital rich, digital rich, digital. We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet.
But they kicks leaning, 100 did that job and she outside scheming. What's up, Zans? I'm feeling, run me my schmunk. Come from my racks, now she crib walk, freaking in my open packs. Talking about a detox, Gucci going drumming mad, grow fast. Looking like Belushi with the fat. Lil' Snow busy, I'm vintage, yeah, little demon. Cool, cold, sloppy, and but they kicks leaning. 100 did that job and she outside scheming. What's up, Zans? I'm feeling, run me my schmunk. Come from my racks, now she crib walk, freaking in my open packs. Talking about a detox, Gucci going drumming mad, grow fast. Looking like Belushi with the fat. Lil' Snow busy, I'm vintage, yeah, little demon. Cool, cold, sloppy, and but they kicks leaning. 100 did that job and she outside scheming. What's up, Zans? I'm feeling, run me my schmunk. Come from my racks, now she crib walk, freaking in my open packs. Talking about a detox, Gucci going drumming mad, grow fast. But you with the
Run it back, run it back, run it back. Would've been active, could've been sturdy. Should've stayed quiet, out of man, them thirsty. Talking on bros, that's a whole new journey. Big blade swing like the judge gave 30. Me, I'm the one that the drillers call urgent. Step in the night, whole vibe start turning. Talk too much, little man not learning. Man get wrapped like a pack, no sermon. Real road vet, I don't rate no new gen. Bare man cap, whole squad full of loose ends. Walk in the spot, man tense like newsmen. I ain't gotta talk my rep through the movement. Slide with the bros, that's local business. Talk too much, get put on the hit list. Act too tough, man, fold like fitness. You ain't on road, your whole vibe's fictitious. Try take mine, that's instant violence. Step with a shh, whole block full silent. Move too mad, man, switching the climate. Man turn pagan, I force them to find it. I want pounds anyway, I won't chase. Try cross me, get erased in the blue haze. Talk on bro, that's the quickest way to lose face. Man's not gang, you're a runner for.
Looks no busy on vintage, yellow demon. Cool, cold, sloppy, and busted kicks leaning. Honey did that job, and she outside scheming. Bust some zans, I'm feeling. Run me my schmuck. Cover my racks, and she crib walk. Figuring in my opening packs. Talking about a detox. Coochie going drumming mad, real fast. Looking like below you with the fat. Looks no busy on vintage, yellow demon. Cool, cold, sloppy, and busted kicks leaning. Honey did that job, and she outside scheming. Bust some zans, I'm feeling. Run me my schmuck. Cover my racks, and she crib walk. Figuring in my opening packs. Talking about a detox. Coochie going drumming mad, real fast. Looking like below you with the fat. Looks no
Bear man flex, no cash, no backbone. Move like you're hard, but you cry for the track phone. Bros do tap, swing first, and use that though. Ops get chopped like a scene from a bad show. Man gets spun if he step with a wrong tone. Talking like a hitter, but he crumbling alone. Man them post up flicks with a fake chrome. Bro got a real one tucked in a Range Rover. Slide on a boy, leave him stuck like Mado. I don't chase ops, they run when I say so. Whole block freezing, we pull up in our V-Force. Heart too cold, might turn the rain snow. Man moves mad, then we light up the main road. Bro got links that'll make your whole brain fold. Try butt back, you get clipped like a K-load. Ops do laps with no gas, they stay broke. Big yabba move like the pack got a halo. Bros too tap for the whip if I say go. Any violation gets spun like a Drado. Man turn ups to a pack on the table. Bear man claim that they gang but they ain't though. Talk on my name, get erased from the payroll. I don't fear none, all these favors are lay low. Man step once and the whole block say case closed.
I'm vintage, yellow demon. Cool, cold, sloppy, and busted kicks leaning. Honey did that job, and she outside scheming. Bust some zans, I'm feeling. Run me my schmuck. Cover my racks, and she crib walk. Figuring in my opening packs. Talking about a detox. Coochie going drumming mad, real fast. Looking like below you with the fat. Looks no busy, I'm vintage, yellow demon. Cool, cold, sloppy, and busted kicks leaning. Honey did that job, and she outside scheming. Bust some zans, I'm feeling. Run me my schmuck. Cover my racks, and she crib walk. Figuring in my opening packs. Talking about a detox. Coochie going drumming mad, real fast. Looking like below you with the fat.
Please do not hit stream because this is a pre-record. Hi, everybody, from whenever and wherever you're watching this. We currently right now are Blackness Dragons. We are a D&D 2014 rules 5e actual play stream or podcast, or I don't care how you consume the content. Just do it because it's cool. I'm A. Jordan Lambert. I'm your dungeon master here. You can find me on the internet at @Lambertra, and I'm going to introduce my good friend, Moses.
Hi, I'm Moses. I like long walks on the beach. I like pina coladas, sometimes the virgin kind, because I'm not trying to get drunk. What else? I exist. You know who also exists? DK.
As my favorite spider would say, salutations. I'm TK. You can find me on the internet at Atrocity Kitch or at The Exquisite Corpse, depending on where you're looking for me. It's your job to figure out which one is which. And I'm pleased as punch to be here. You know who else I hope is pleased to be here? Kiki.
Of course I am. I'm just kidding. Hi, I'm Kiki. And when I'm not here, you can find me somewhere on the internet, possibly on Smells Like Teen Angst. But today I'm playing D&D. You know who else is playing D&D today? My good old buddy, Jeff.
Yeah, that's right, because game is live. What's up? It's your boy Jeff, up here in the house to lay down. I was trying it out something new, didn't fit. I'm Jeff, and I'm here, and just gonna throw it back to Jordan.
All right. I'm going to throw it back to somebody who's not DK. Does anybody want to attempt to recap our last session for an inspiration? Go for it. It's performance art, guys. Wait.
I do not remember.
Still gave us the old razzle dazzle though, and I do appreciate that.
You did give us the old razzle dazzle, and for that, I'm going to give you the inspiration anyway. In our last session, we visited a haunted lake because there was information we thought we might need within said lake. Moses discovered that he could teleport. And basically, you guys all learned that Moses is the key to traveling in between the realms. It's got something to do with his teleportation, and y'all are there to protect him. I believe we're regarding ourselves as the Key Ring now, is the new name of this party. And that's basically where we left off and where we'll begin again today. But really quick, I forgot our Black History quote. It comes from James Baldwin, and he says, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced."
Okay.
I believe his birthday was recent from when we're recording this. When you're watching it, his birthday is going to have passed a long time ago, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, you guys walk away from, DK got a Morgause got a very, moving and lovely message from their sister in the back of a book, in the drowned library of Lake Tamar. And we found out that Morgause possibly at one point was a resident of the drowned city. Now, within that letter, it actually said that there were 3 magical items that your group has attained, and I do just want to, we were so shocked by the letter, we didn't talk about this last session, so I want to go over it. I texted it to you guys. You have received Hell's Itch, Who All Gonna Be There, and the 5th Mambo. Hell's Itch will do 2d6 of fire damage 1 time per combat. So that's a new little homebrew spell that you got. The 5th Mambo is a magical item. It's the trumpet. It will deliver 2d4 of psychic damage 2 times per combat. But the catch is, in order to cast that spell, you do have to say, "The trumpets!" before you do it. I just need you all to know that Jeff got married like last summer, and I thought of that at his reception and have been holding it in my back pocket since then.
It's a long con.
It's basically.
You should not have let us have an open bar and played friggin' Mambo number 5. That's what happens.
No regret.
And then the, let's see. You also got Who's All Gonna Be There. That will allow you to remove a lesser enemy from the battlefield or lowers the HP of the big bad evil guy, depending on how many HP it is. That's a thing that we can talk through as we get there. Oh, and I accidentally sent you something in this text, so I'm just going to give it to you anyway. We're going to say that the letter had a 4th magical item. It's the folding chair. It's a legendary bludgeoning weapon.
The folding chair. Hey, that day just passed recently.
It did just pass recently from the time that we're recording this. Just hold that thought in your pocket for later. So you guys all you're with Boo Boo the Fool. You are leaving Lake Tamar, and you are making the trek back to Loop Daddy and Despero's cavern. It's a rather long journey, and the sun had begun to set. So you do set up to rest for the evening. Is there anything that anyone would like to do before you guys kind of like do a little makeshift camp?
Hydrate and moisturize.
That's a gimme. I'll let you have that one. Anybody else?
Pick out my hair for 45 minutes.
I walk, I assume that we're not super far from the lake for the purpose of me doing this bit. I walk to the lake, the moonlight is hitting the water. I see my reflection, and I sing this royalty-free and safe for streaming version of a song. What is this thing I'm seeing, staring back into my face? And then I just do the whole, not the Christina Aguilera version because I don't have pipes like that, but just, and I'm like, just want to do that. And then I
More
go
of a John
back.
Legend flavor.
Yeah. Thank you. Yep.
You
John Legend is what I just did.
You see a pair of ghost hands pop out of the lake and give you just the smallest round of applause.
That was for you. That was for you.
I'd like to do a lap and scout and just make sure there are no beasties or creepy crawlies.
Yeah. You give me a perception roll for that one.
Okay. Where? You are here somewhere. I know it. Yes. Okay. $14.
On a 14, you do scouting. You look around the area. Everything seems very safe, honestly. You've kind of, because of the interaction that you had with the lake, you understand that it will leave you guys alone for the evening, so you don't have to worry about any of the haunted lake or the ghosts or anything that's going on there. And the rest of the area is just relatively quiet. It's a forest, you know. You do hear, you definitely hear some animals and some of the residents that live there, but nothing too out of the ordinary.
Exceptional.
You come back and Boo Boo the Fool looks at you and he's like, "Are we good? We're good tonight?"
Seems like it. I think befriending our spirit friend has at least given us passage to sleep here for the night.
Good. And then he looks at Moses and picking out his hair, and Boo Boo says, "Are you, big responsibility. You okay?" You're Jeff, bro.
It had to happen like once in the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him from the top. Nigga. I have no idea.
And he looks at you and he's like, I don't know if you can call me that, but you know, solidarity. Well, we're gonna get through this together. We'll get through this together, man.
Whatever.
Moses, do you always remember everything? Like if we've done this before, are you always the chosen one?
I think at this moment Moses goes into his internal thoughts, and everybody at this point, I imagine, just sees him just slump off to the side just for a second, mouth open. If he's there long enough, I imagine some drool is coming down. And I want to be able to relive all of our past lives and all of our previous games if I can.
Just give me a flat D20. I'm not going to tie this to a skill. Or actually, no. You know what? Use your Arcana modifier for this.
That's fine. It's also 0.
Oh, well, there you go.
7.
On a 7, you kind of have what I like to refer to as a Twin Peaks dream, where yes, you do see all of your previous lives, but everything is like chopped and screwed. So like you see yourself as your large tabaxi self, and you see the previous Inglewood College version of you. You see the high school version. You see the vampire version. You see the cowboy version. And you see all these different lives, but they kind of start to blend together. Like the cat version of you is hanging out with the cowboy version of everybody else. And it's just all like you see all of it, but it's just definitely wrong. Like it doesn't show up in a way that's quite comprehensible.
That gum you like is back in style.
I wake up from my slumber. Oh. I think I was a cowboy cat at some point. Yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty special to me.
I guess.
That sounds chosen.
A cat and a cowboy at the same time? Did you wear a hat? Did you wear a tiny hat?
No, but I did do the crazy eye at some point. That hurt. That hurt a lot.
It's a lot of responsibility for a feline.
Wait, did you ever at any point, and this is important, say meowdy partner?
I go back into my slumber.
I like wipe the drool from your face this time.
We lose Moses for another 20 minutes.
I come back. Oh my god! I did it! I didn't say it.
I like scream at like the top of my lungs. I'm like down to my knees. I'm like, why?
Why?
You fall to your knees and you scream and like rip your shirt. Bats fly out of the trees dramatically.
I accidentally like knock over my hat of vermin. Like a whole bunch of rats pour out everywhere.
And on that note, we're all gonna go to sleep for the evening. Do take a long rest if you need to take that long rest. Get that HP back up, renew those spell slots. I probably should have warned you that I was going to throw that in here before the end of the game so you could set your character sheet before we started this. My bad. Play as fuck up too. This is not live, so you can do it and we can take a break. You guys are all asleep, so I'm going to call this perception with disadvantage. So everybody roll perception for me at disadvantage, so roll it twice and we're going to take the lower those numbers.
Where's my good child?
Lois is 10.
On a 10, you're asleep. A little bit of drool.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Well, did you see that? I mean, I know I have to take the lower one, but it would have been a 24. The other one is 17.
Okay. Morgause, what'd you get?
Lowest is a 13 plus 4 is 17 total.
Okay, you guys are above 17.
5.
Darius, you are also asleep. You have also a little bit of drool. Hang on. Let me roll for Boo Boo, actually. Too many characters.
Jeff and Moses did that exhausted child cry and knocked themselves out. So
Yes,
they're in that deep
exactly
sleep.
that.
I'm just in the corner going.
I'm just having like nightmares about it, just like that moment over and over. Like I'm seeing it happen in like 1,000 mirrors.
Hi. Are you gonna say it, Mighty Carter? I'm gonna say.
No.
No, I'm not gonna talk about it. So I was gonna be like, side note, but remind me after the session.
Boo Boo is also knocked out. He only rolled an 11. So for those of you on the 17, you are asleep. And you're not necessarily, you don't wake up completely. You're kind of in the place in between asleep and awake, and you hear the flapping of large wings. And it's more than one set.
Don't make us fight dragons, girl.
You hear multiple sets of large wings.
How awake would you say we are? Like just enough to pick up the sound or enough to... Okay.
This is how awake you are. Remember when you would wake up and you would hear George Lopez show and you'd be like, oh man, I can get like another 2 hours of sleep if I roll over right now. You're in that space. You're in the, if I need to be awake, I will sit up, but really I can get 2 more hours.
All right.
Can I open my eyes? I have dark vision.
Yeah.
Do I see anything within my visual range?
When you roll over, you see 4 very large vultures. They look like vultures to you, flying overhead. They're circling your party.
I'm going to reach out and put my hand over Buffy's mouth and then sort of shake her to try and wake her up.
And I'm going to do what every mom does when you touch them while they're sleeping. I would be like,
and I'm just going to point up at our scavenger friends.
They got birds. This is nasty.
And they're really big, like big and mangy. We should probably do something about this. Right? Or do we just let them think we're still asleep?
No. I mean, is there a window we can open? I would cast a spell, honestly.
Looking up at the vultures that are circling, are they maintaining are they like sort of like helicoptering it and maintaining a height, or are they coming in lower?
As you're looking at them, when you woke up, they were helicoptering. As you and Buffy are having this conversation, they are starting to lower.
Can we tell what they are?
Give me a perception roll.
Okay.
Or you can either do perception or I'll call this nature too, depending on what's higher. Probably gonna be perception, but you know.
Yeah, my perception's higher.
Yeah. I don't know anybody who really uses nature as a skill in D&D.
Apparently me. 18.
No. Oh God, I rolled a 7.
So I think you guys are you traveled by wagon, correct? Yeah, you traveled by wagon. So I'm assuming that you're sleeping in the wagon or like on top of the wagon. There's some sort of configuration of you guys being around the wagon, and I will say for story's sake and what the dice just told us, you just have a better vantage point, Morgause, than Buffy does, and you can see as they lower, they get closer and closer to you, and they get lower, they helicopter for a bit more, and then they kind of veer to the left a little bit to land. And as they're landing, Morgause, you can see that they're actually kind of humanoid. Their faces look very light skinned. One of them has cornrows. One of them has little curly hairdo, but he's got the 2 clips in front of it. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's got that situation going on. One of them has on a bucket hat, and the other one is dressed like Chingy. And they're definitely like humanoid, a gigantic humanoid vulture situation. And by gigantic, I don't mean gigantic by human size. I mean gigantic by bird size. So they're like human-sized vultures. I described that very poorly, but y'all know what I'm getting at.
Okay. I would like... I think I turn to Buffy and I say, I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can hear what they're talking about. And I would like to stealth out of the wagon and try to get somewhere where I can eavesdrop on them.
Oh yeah, give me some rolls for that.
Bro, that's nasty. Those are birds. Like, light-skinned birds, too. Pigeons. They might carry diseases. You really want to go outside?
21.
I've
just disappeared into the shadows.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, on the 21, you don't answer a single question of Buffy's. You just straight up disappear into the shadows. And I think as you disappear, Boo Boo and Jeff and Moses start to. You disappear, but they perceive the change in the room. And kind of start to wake up and look around. And Boo Boo was like, "It's not quite morning. What's going on?" And he looks out the window.
Something seems off, right?
Something's definitely off. And I think you guys all go to the window. Morgause, you are one with the shadows. Is there anything special that you want to do as you eavesdrop on our group of friends?
Not at the moment. I have something prepared if shit pops off, but at the moment, I just want to see what the vibe is.
Okay. And so you get up close to them on a 21. I'm not even gonna you don't have to work for this at all. You are one with the shadows. You basically just blend in with a tree that's right behind them, and you hear the one with the cornrows. He's facing towards the wagon, and he says, "I think there's like 4 or 5 of them in there, man. They're gonna have some good stuff for us. They probably got sneakers, they got music, they could probably put us onto some new food. We gonna take everything." And the other ones are like, yeah.
Excellent. Okay. I am going to quietly, as possible, make my way back to the wagon. But before I re-enter, I am, speaking of being one with the shadows, I'm going to drop my mage hand, which is actually my whole shadow.
What in the Peter Pan? Please continue.
I'm just going to drop a carbon copy of me that's just like just a black two-dimensional figure as sort of a sentry in front of the main entrance.
Okay.
And then pop back in and look at everyone and say, so they're 100% planning to roll us for our shit.
Who's they?
Wow.
The vulture people?
Does the front door have a window?
For story purposes, yeah.
I turn to look at the front door. And I do a double take, and I look back at Morghouse. Is that you?
Justin? Sort of.
Is that they?
It's mostly me, but sometimes it does make its own decisions.
And it just pop locks really quickly.
Damn, that was
way
smooth.
more limber than I am.
So your shadow is a vulture, and we need to stop it from eating our carcasses?
Almost, buddy. My shadow is there so that the vulture people can't get into the wagon without us knowing. I went and I checked on the vulture people, and they seem very interested in our wagon and what we might have. And they also were scouting overhead for a little while, so they know how many of us there are.
And at this moment, they're not quiet at all. You can hear them getting closer to the wagon. And you can hear them all being like, they gonna put us on a new slang. We gonna get all kinds of words from them, homie. We gonna get everything. And they're like, yeah.
Is vulture taste?
Do we? I mean, there's one way to find out.
Yes, you guys have clearly armed yourselves for combat. Are you exiting the wagon, staying in? What's the plan?
Staying in. At least that's what we're following Morghouse's lead, but I imagine that we're just like preparing for them to like come through the door.
Jeff, take it. You guys both. Well, you already have an inspiration, Moses, but I just want to. I love what's happening right now. And
The fighting stance.
Yes, video game. As you guys you hit your video game fighting stance. You see the vultures approach the door of the wagon. They approach Morghouse's shadow, and presumably their leader, the light-skinned vulture man with the cornrows, looks at Morghouse's shadow and says, "You real 2D looking. I ain't never seen nobody that looks like that." But
wow, that's an insult. Calling someone easy to draw is a fucking insult. But...
That's rude as hell, actually. My shadow's gonna shrug. I think you see me moving in the wagon as my shadow is moving outside, like I've synchronized with some kind of mech.
And the vulture is like, "Hey, we know you in there. Just come out and talk. We just want to talk."
We ain't gonna jump you. Just come outside.
We don't want to fight. Just come outside. It's me and 10 of my friends.
Literally.
I mean, they just said that they don't want to fight, so
should we put on all our weapons?
I think absolutely, definitely.
And we're still inside the wagon. We're not exited yet. And go ahead.
Can I use disguise self and go outside?
Yes.
I'm gonna disguise myself into, hold your breath, a Karen.
All
I
right.
am a white woman in America.
And
That's my word.
all right, what do you do? You just go outside?
I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna say, "You boys don't belong around here."
And they're all gonna look at each other and say, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Us boys."
I mean, do you belong around here?
And the one with the cornrows looks at you and he goes, "You know, you looking real unseasoned. We want to talk to the other ones."
How dare you request to talk to my staff over me? I am the owner of this house.
And the one with the curly hair, the two little hair clips, he's gotten really like, because you're talking to the one with the cornrows and you're facing him. You guys are basically right outside the door of the wagon. The other three have very subtly moved and they're starting to surround the rest of the wagon. And the one with the two hair clips and the curly hair, he seems a little more lively than the other three, a little more unstable, I say. And he gets really close to the window, basically, of the wagon, and like presses himself up against it. And he's like, "We just want your culture."
That's what I'm gonna take my knife and or my sword and try to stab it through the window into his face.
DK, do you want to describe the pun that I just created with these monsters?
Jordan, first of all, can I give you a point of inspiration? Because burying the lead, incredible job.
I would like to think that my skills as a DM have grown over the last X amount of years. Sometimes you just have to bury the lead because you want this reaction, which DK has figured out. You are surrounded by culture vultures.
I think what I would like to do with that realization is I'm going to back Buffy up. I'm going to make my way out of the wagon and stand a deferential distance behind her.
Yeah.
And just sort of keep my eyes on the ground and say, "Is there a problem, ma'am?"
Yeah, there seems to be some people who think that they could just show up to my home unannounced. And I'm not sure if they want me to call the law on them.
And go ahead.
I think just, well, what is it exactly that you want in the middle of the night from strangers?
And the unstable one now, he is like Spider-Man onto the wagon at this point. He really is trying to find a way inside, and he hisses and he's like, "Your culture."
And if we refuse?
And he bangs on the wagon. I'm gonna give this actually a strength check. Hang on. Ooh, he rolled really high. And he does have a strength modifier. He puts his fist through the window of the wagon.
Excuse me, do you know how much that's going to cost to fix? I have potato salad with raisins cooling in my wagon.
Go ahead, Woodhouse, go ahead.
So he's one arm in the wagon.
Yep.
Looking in the wagon.
Yep.
Can I bonus action hide and then just mollywop this motherfucker from the side?
That's going to throw us right into this combat, but yes, absolutely.
We're at the point of property damage, so
Yeah.
at this point, you can catch these hands. 17.
Yeah, that hits. Tell me what you want to do.
I I think what I do is, seeing that he has trapped himself, I look to Buffy and I say, "One moment, ma'am," and I'm gonna run around the side of the wagon and slide and kick him in whatever approximation of a knee he has, and just try and blow it out from the side.
I'm not gonna get into too much bird anatomy, but I assume, yeah, they do. Like, birds have legs that
They probably got bendy stuff.
bend. So yeah, you definitely do that. Roll your damage for me, please.
That is. It would help if I had the right die for this. That is 11 damage total, including sneak attack.
Okay, that brings him down to this many hit points. And we're going to continue to run combat the way that we have previously. We're basically just going to do it as in a group. I feel like it goes better for things like this when we're streaming for an audience. So we'll go I say we because I'm including Boo Boo in this. We as heroes will go as a group, and that gives us the opportunity to help each other easier. And then all of our villains will go. And I think Boo Boo picks up on what you're putting down immediately, Morgause, the second you drop into hide. So he is also going to attempt to help you right now. He pulls out his rapier. He pulls out his rapier, but it's a little dark in the wagon. He's a little too excited, so he pulls it out. He swings, he misses because he didn't hit the AC to actually try and hit this guy. And with this, we are in combat, and you hear the one who you just took out at the knees. You take him out at the knees. He falls prone because you got him in the knee. His hand he's no longer reaching into the wagon, but he does yell out to this guy, "I seen the radio in there. They got new jams. We gotta hear these new jams." And he is yelling. And with that, we are going to go to Darius. You would be next in our combat order.
So I'm not aware of what Morgause is doing until I hear the sound, but I'm very focused on my original plan, which was to support the character thing that was going on. And I've just been in my head thinking what's a good character to do. So I literally have not been able to be aware of what is happening. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. So I walk up there, and this sound doesn't actually happen, but it's a tuba, duet, duet, duet. And I'm like, what are y'all uppity Negroes doing with no culture of your own? Trying to take the nice white ladies raising delicious cooking. And I don't know if that does anything, but that is my turn.
And I will say the one who's dressed like Chingy is how do you get your hair like that? And he's just uncomfortably, he's getting so uncomfortably close to you, Darius. That's not even a turn. He just does that for free. Buffy, it's on you. If you're talking, Buff, you're muted because we can't hear you.
What the? I'm not muted. I didn't hear that you say that. It was on me.
Oh yeah, no, it's your turn. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I have an idea.
Scarier words are never spoken in D&D.
I'd like to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Oh god.
Is it possible that the sound could be like a Kendrick mixtape?
Not only am I'm going to allow this for two reasons. Number one, because it is hysterical. But number two, because I feel like it's absolutely fair game, because Kendrick Lamar makes rap for people who have vocal stems, okay? He also must have the ADHD or the TISM, and he makes rap for those of us that have it, because I'm gonna tell you, at least once a week in my head, I'm like, what is it, the brains? So yes, this is fair game to use Kendrick as your dissonant whispers.
And you just hear squabble up, squabble up. Does it distract any of the bird friends?
It does distract them, and they all kind of start dancing, but then one of them has that, they have the euphoria reaction. They're like, wait, is this fucking play about us? Yeah. Hang on, what are the condition on dissonant whispers? I need to, do you have it in front of you?
Mm-hmm. It says, one creature of your choice that you can see within range hears a discordant melody. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage, but must immediately use its reaction.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so one of them, what's the DC?
3d6.
No, what's the...
the DC.
Yeah.
15.
15. Two of them failed, one of them passed, one of them had a crit success. So, they have to take 3d6 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's... oh, you roll the d6, not me, duh. Right? Yeah, you should roll that.
Yeah.
Okay. How much damage are we taking?
Let's see. 7.
Okay.
So whack.
Yeah, right. We will say that the one who got taken out at the knees, it's the one with the clips and the curly hair, he got hit with the psychic damage from hearing squabble up, and then hang on, I don't know how to do math. 32 7. Okay, then that other one took and then not the one with the braid, not the one with the cornrows, and not the one dressed like Chingy. The other one is going to take the other damage. I will say he's the one behind the wagon, and so he kind of falls to his knees and he's grabbing his head and he's like, oh, that song. And the one with the cornrows is the one who's like, is this fucking play about us? And Chingy is still looking at Jeff's hair intently. It's on you now, Moses.
The one that's getting close to Darius, right after he says, how do you eat your hair like that? I say, I come up from behind Darius and I say, exactly like this. And I take my great axe and I try to bury it into the back of his neck.
Jesus. Give me some damage rolls, man.
24?
24 definitely hits, so...
Moses coming in clutch like Ice Cube at the end of a Fast and the Furious movie.
You forgot I was in this movie, didn't you?
I did.
11 for my
All right. 11 damage. Damn, son. And he does the movie thing that happens all the time in medieval fantasy movies when you hit somebody in the back with an axe and then they go, oh, and then they're like stuck on the axe. You know that thing. He does that.
I'm going to use my, I'm a barbarian, so I'm going to use my second attack.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And I'm going to take the axe again and using my combination of up, down, AB, turn around, and then try to bury the axe up underneath his chin.
Oh, give me some rolls.
17.
Yeah, it hits.
5.
5's not bad. All right, it is now their turn. The one on the ground is in the worst shape. He's just going to use his action to just try and get up. Let's see. The one behind the wagon on his knees is also just going to try and get up. And then the one with the cornrows in front of Kiki is going to try and do a melee attack. This is one with cornrows. Does 15 hit? Yes, it does. I'm looking at your character sheet.
Yeah, on me?
Yep, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
About how far am I from Kiki?
He only, I mean, you guys are all around the wagon. The wagon is like standard Oregon Trail size, well, however big that is, you know, like in the Oregon Trail size. So I would say you're within 15 feet.
Okay. I would like to use my reaction.
Okay, yes. He only does 4 points of damage, Kiki, by the way.
Oh.
He does, yeah, he hits you, but he does 4 points of damage. Go ahead and use that reaction because we're back to your turn. We're back to you guys' turn anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess. Yeah, I said I was going to use my reaction. So I will. Seeing that the one that is nearest to Kiki or nearest to Buffy is doing its level best to land a blow on her, I am going to use my reaction to jog. I don't know how far apart we are. Jog, sprint, get in between, interpose myself between Kiki and the culture vulture.
Yeah.
And I need him to make a concentration check.
And disguise self, hang on, as we're doing this, disguise self is one of those cantrips where you don't need to be like holding concentration. You just have it until you don't, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He rolled a 10. Does he have any pluses to what was it? Wisdom? Con?
Yes. Yeah, it's blah 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 blah. It is a DC 12.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't make that shit because even if he gets a modifier, they're still only +1, so it would be 11 total.
Then I managed to interpose myself and just grab him by one of his wings and yank him so that he misses Buffy.
I yanked it. Okay, yeah, so he actually misses. You're not going to take those 4 points of damage, Buffy. And so just for demonstration purposes, you have him by one wing. He is flapping the other and like moving his arm, trying to get out. And now you actually have your full turn because that was a reaction.
Incredible. I would like to grab him by the other wing, so I have him like I'm arresting him almost, and I just want to drive my heel right into his spine. I just want to just try and blow out his back entirely.
Here's the thing. You're more than allowed to do that. I'm just making a sidebar as a 37-year-old woman that if my back felt fine and someone did that to me, it would probably hurt. If my back feels the way it does right now and every other day, it would be a blessing in disguise. Yes. Someone please grab both arms of mine and fucking kick me in the spine.
Smack me against a wall like a fish, please. Somebody's got to do something.
I'm going to Disneyland on Thursday and I'm going to ride the Matterhorn just to see if it pops my back into alignment.
Seek help.
Ride literally throws my back out of alignment.
You guys can get some professional medical help.
I have insurance right now. Yeah, 16 hits.
Excellent. Numbers. That is 8 points of damage, and then I'm going to use a key point to Flurry of Blows.
All right.
Well, 6 is definitely not going to do it. That's better. 15.
15 total, or 15 on top of the 8 you already did?
That was a 15 to hit for my second.
Yeah, 15 hits. Yep, that does.
Yeah, so only one of them hits.
Okay.
Seven. So 15.
Okay, yeah, total. Thank you. What? Come on. Do math, calculators. Do you have one fucking job? All right. So just for point of reference, Basically, all of them except for the one who was behind the wagon on his knees, who fell down during Squabble Up, are at less than half HP. So, and with that, it's on you. It's actually on Boo Boo. Boo Boo has exited the wagon. He's got his rapier out. He's going to target the one who's behind the wagon then. So he's going to circle. Yeah. That definitely hits. His rapier does 2. What is this? I'm rolling on the wrong effing sheet. My bad. Hang on. I just be clicking stuff sometimes.
Get it together.
Yep. Okay. So he does 9 points of damage. And he has now. So now, okay. Now all of the culture vultures are at half HP or less. He hits the shit out of the one behind the wagon, and he looks at it and he's like, other people's cultures are not your costume. And then that's going to bring us to Darius. It's your turn.
I thought I was
out of character. This is very important. What we think are birds' knees are actually their ankles. They have very long feet, and their knees are higher up, closer to their waist. So, Jake, edit this out. Not important.
Edit out the whole attack.
And
suddenly they were all dead.
because we know that science is most important for all of us. So all the birds that are on their knees or on their ankles. Moving forward, please, let's just get that right. Let's take this seriously. So I see Moses double axe this guy in front of me. I'm like, oh, okay, we're fighting. So I try to like grab my normal sword, but I'm sleepy, so I grab my coarse sword and I do a little swing attack. And let's see if I hit. Does a 25 hit?
Okay, yes. You can edit this awkward pause out. I have to set up my joke. Okay.
And 8 damage.
Okay, and this is your cursed sword that sings, right?
No, I have a cursed sword and a singing sword. But I also realized that there's a great bit with the singing sword, and I was like, oh, do I want to do singing sword or cursed sword? So let's just say it's a singing sword.
Thank you. Yes, there's a great bit for this. You pull out the singing sword, you hit him, it makes the damage, and then the sword, like, if a sword could straighten up and get better posture, it does that, and it starts going, "Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad's not responsive."
Thank you. Also, I do have another attack, so yes. I'm going to use Commanding Strike and go, Moses, finish him off. And now you get to roll 1 single attack, and you can add 2 to your damage roll.
As Jeff says, or as Darius says, I look down. I imagine he's on the ground.
Yeah.
I say, how about that haircut? And then I try to bury my axe into the top of his forehead. $23.
Oh yeah, he's done. It's over.
My damage is 16 plus 2, 18.
Yeah, he's dead. That one, he's dead. Stop hitting him. He's dead.
Gah! Put my knee in him.
As I bury him down, very anime-esque, I keep my hands down, blood, I imagine, splattered all over my face, and I turn to the one that's like, where's the one that was on our roof?
That's the one that Boo Boo just took out.
Where's the other? Who's last?
So that one's okay. So the one that you guys did is absolutely, he's dead. He's gone. No more HP. There's one behind the wagon with Boo Boo who is at half HP.
And is there another one that's close by?
There's the one that Morgause has all messed up, and then there's a third one too. So there's a third one who's not being attacked right at this moment.
The one that Morgause has splayed out for my. Do I get my attacks now?
Technically, it's going to be Buffy.
Okay,
so hold that thought.
Yeah.
Buffy, you're up.
I mean, because I am a bard,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use my microphone attack. I am going to start singing Your Love Is My Drug because no one can resist a white girl dance. And swinging my microphone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no.
This.
The vulture who is not, like, there are two vultures who are currently being attacked. But the one who is free definitely starts. He loses all of his.
Your love is my drug.
What does microphone attack do? I was just looking at it. Jesus.
So I rolled a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Does 21 hit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So let's see what the bludgeoning damage is. God damn, that was bad. It's a 1.
I mean, damage is damage. He's gonna take it. Is that your whole turn?
I am going to give my bardic inspiration to. Is it technically Darius who's next?
No, it's Moses who's next.
Moses.
Yeah.
We are different people.
Yeah. Moses.
We're kind of the same.
You get.
Everybody on the screen looks like. What are you talking about?
You get my bardic inspiration. That's 1d8 for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
All right. What's your plan, man?
I'm gonna walk up to the one that Morgause has splayed out.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do a slow walk, and as I slow walk, I repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in their car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store and around the corner. The boys say they want to get some gin and juice, but I don't really wanna. Beer bust like I had last week. I must stay deep because talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita, and as I continue, they get sweeter. So what can I do? I really beg you, my lord. To me, is flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly. It's all good. Let me dump it. But please set in the trumpet.
Trumpet!
The trumpets! The trumpet! And the one that Morgause has hemmed up is just like, oh no, as it's about to take this. So you can give me 2d6 plus that d8 worth of damage.
I'm gonna say, as I try to bury my axe into the top of his head, I'm Mambo number 5. And I throw my axe into the top of his head. 17?
Absolutely hits. Give me this. I think he's dead. I'm pretty sure you killed him.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then that's 2 bardic.
Yeah.
And then 2 from the other one?
Yeah.
So I think that's 4. That's 13.
Oh yeah, he's dead. That's like anything 13 or over, he's already out. So we're good here. We're Gucci. So he's dead. I presume you dropped him, correct, Morgause?
Yeah.
Can I split him in half and Morgause just has to put like 2 halves of him like off to the side?
That is so morbid, and we normally don't describe things that gross on this show, but yes, because it's funny.
These are culture vultures. They deserve it.
Yeah. The other 2 of so wait, one is freestanding. The other one, the other one is the one who's messing with Boo Boo, and he's like, "Just give me your sneaks, just give me your sneaks," and he's like trying to untie Boo Boo's boots because he just wants to take things. And he is going to roll for that.
I know we're playing a fun game of pretend, but I think that's my real life worst nightmare. Somebody scrabbling after me trying to untie the shoes I'm wearing.
Give me your shoes.
It is when you actually put it in context, it's absolutely let's see. He's gonna give me that roll. Boo boo. Yeah, that hits. And then let's see. What does he do? 8. Oh yeah. Boo Boo has had enough. He is terrified. This is horrific. There's a bird man scrambling after him, trying to untie his shoes. So Boo Boo's going to pull out his long sword, and he's just like, no! And he, again, we normally don't describe things this graphically, but it's funny. No! And he beheads that one.
Good for him.
There is one left, and that was actually their turn. So we're going to go back to the top of combat, and it should be Buffy. We have fucked this combat order up so bad, and I'm so confused now. But we're going to start with Buffy now and do it like this. There's one left. What would you like to do?
You know, in keeping with the Karen, I still want to do an attack, but I would like to attack them with, logic. And I just want to say, you young man don't belong here. I need to get off my property. And in the process, I'm going to hit the vulture with my hand and my phone because I need to be recording so I can send this to the law.
Because you know your rights.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
All right. So, 12.
Does not hit.
Damn. Well, bardic inspiration for the next person.
That would, okay, according to this order, that's going to be Moses.
The last one?
Yeah. One left. And you got bardic.
I'm going to straight just like Terminator charge him.
I love you generally describe when you have to run in this game as Terminator running, but it becomes funnier to me when I imagine the fact that your character is now not quite a halfling, but is very small. So it's just a very small man in overalls coming at you.
Very small.
Also very scary.
Popeye just imagine if Popeye was like 5'4".
Yeah, just a really small Popeye just fucking coming at you.
He's just running, and I'm going to do a Tavern Brawl strike. I'm going to try to tackle him off of...
Yeah, give me that roll.
25.
Oh yeah. All right. Describe how this guy dies.
This is bludgeoning. So I imagine once I tackle him, I'm going to repeat the rest of the song. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita. Tina, Sandra, Mary, Jessica, a little bit of you makes you dead.
Moses, stop! You're killing him! You're killing him!
I turn to Darius. I'm Mambo number 5. Oh. Yeah. What happened?
Face hurts.
Boo Boo goes into the cabin really quickly and comes back out with some water for everyone. And he looks at you guys and he says, I know it's not quite sunrise, but I think maybe we should be on our way.
I agree. Oh, Morgana's you're Jeff.
You're Jeff. Yeah.
Am I still?
Yep. Nope. You're good. You're good.
It was crazy. Didn't press anything. I have no idea what I was going to say now.
Boo Boo has come out, handed you all water, and said you should probably get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yes, I will say, yeah, we don't know if they had any family or friends or anyone who might be looking for their terrible children, so I'm good with skedaddling.
Boo Boo does look at you, and he's like, if they had family or friends, I don't think they would have turned out like that. But that's a discussion for a different day.
They're for the streets, you're right.
Yeah. And he just hops into the front of the wagon to take you guys on your way. Does anybody want to do any one last thing before you leave?
I mean, I would like to untransform from a white woman.
Oh yeah. You drop this guy's self. That's not even, you don't even have to ask for that. You just do.
That was exhausting.
Welcome back.
You guys make it back to Loop Daddy and Despero's Cavern right as the sun begins to rise. Loop Daddy hands you all coffee. You can see that there's some eggs on the stove. He's not a human. He doesn't know what you guys eat in the morning. He tried. And Despero is standing in front of his whiteboard, hands behind his back, just looking at it. And you guys tell him everything that you learned while you were at Lake Tamar, including the fact that Moses can now teleport. And Despero looks at you guys and looks back at the board, and looks at you guys and looks back at the board, and he says, "An interesting development. I know just what we need to do."
What's the plan, Stan?
In just enough time to travel there, Nobura the Bloody is having a birthday party, and she's got books about everything. We can find a book about the teleportation, then we'll know how to control it, so then we can understand how going in between the worlds work. We lure the Luminar to our world, and then we just kill him.
I'm done for a study session.
Yes. And he points at Darius.
What was the person's name who has all the books?
Nobura the Bloody.
I look at everybody just red flag to anybody. We're just gonna do it. We're not worried about this. Never mind. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
We smoked these winged dudes pretty quick. I mean, maybe it's like an ironic name, like when somebody who is very small is named like big. Maybe they're just trying to do a joke about it, and they're actually not very bloody at all.
Okay, well, that assuages all my worries. So,
Still in my bloodlust, I say. He's gonna be double bloody by the time we're done with him.
Moses,
are you good, man?
You?
Are you okay?
And I'm just like foaming at the mouth, just
all day by myself.
And Luke Daddy's just kind of looking around at you guys, and he's like, I'll put Despero's suitcase in the wagon. And he just walks past you and pats Moses on the shoulder.
As he pats me, and I guess this is a tag team, I look to the singing sword just to do the trumpet part from Mama Number 5 and go,
Yeah.
A little bit of DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're
Yes,
gonna call it. That's what we're gonna call it this evening. I've been your DM. I'm A. Jordan Lambert. You can find me on the internet at Lambertra. This is always the greatest pleasure of my day, week, month, however often we play. This is the highlight. You know who else it's probably a highlight for? Kiki.
It honestly is, because I literally just get to act ridiculous and live my fantasy with all you people. But, I am Kiki. You know who is always living their fantasy? Moses.
This is true. I'm Moses. My fantasy is that we all live in a simulation where everything goes wrong, but eventually someone's going to reboot the server and we will start all over. Until that day comes, I'm hanging out with y'all motherfuckers. You know who's also really cool and hanging out with? Jeff.
Wait, if somebody reboots the server, then wouldn't that mean that we all die? There were so many little things that led up to us being here, and that means that this reality that I've come to cherish despite its glaring flaws is just something that could be lost with the flick of a switch. We also talked about jazz today, which is super fun. A lot of people give jazz a bad rap, but it's if you're a music nerd, it's got a lot of complexity. We could talk about different tonics and tensions and things like that. So just look out for more jazz references. You know who loves music and complexity and math? DK.
I do indeed. I imagine we're going to do a Dave Brubeck here and take 5 after this and take a break, but I've been DK, and this has been an absolutely delightful time. I love playing pretend with these people. Back to you, Jordan.
That was us. We're Blackness Dragons. We'll be here at Alt Haven at the same time on this channel next week, and however many other sessions we record for the following weeks. It's been a while since I did a sign off. That one sucked. I'll do better next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Cut this, Jake. Edit this out.
Edit
Edit
it
this shit out.
Edit that out.
This out.
Yeah.
Jake, edit some of that out. My favorite thing is going to be watching these back and realizing that Jake has not edited out anything.
Including this.
This very scene.
This is Jake's secret revenge for being our producer all these years.
Right? You thought he got revenge with that Tiamat in season 5. No. This is the revenge.
The intro is just every time you've said, edit this out.
It just set to some royalty-free music like, bow, 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 edit this out. Bow, 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 edit this out.
Jake, I fucked up. Stop. Stop the camera.
On the camera.
Edit this out.
Jake, edit some of that out.
Out.
Come on now.
Out.
Maybe I didn't.
Out.
Cut all this shit out, Jake.
Out.
I gotta find it back. Jake, you gotta edit that fucking sentence out. Cut out that last sentence, Jake, and cut that out. And then let me look up his voice. And the kobold goes, edit that part out too, Jake. Fix.
I wonder if he cuts out me saying barracks. Oh, barracks. Barracks. Oh, right. Out.
Edit that out.
There's other ways.
Barats.
Baracks of Obama.
The barracks of
Obama.
niggas.